guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to another Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys all had a fantastic week. I had a pretty good week myself. I am actually in the process of putting together another wedding order this weekend. I don't normally get a lot of January weddings, but I managed to score a couple this year and I'm kind of excited because I love doing things during the off season. I actually prefer to work this time of year rather than during the summer, because in the summer I have to like bring in an industrial air conditioner and it's just like, it's kind of uncomfortable working conditions in my little studio space that I create. But in the winter it's nice because it's just naturally a lot cooler and I don't have to have the air conditioner on. And anyway, I'm complaining when I shouldn't be complaining. I'm super lucky to be able to do my job. So anyway, before I get into my favorites, and I actually do have a little bit of a flop this week, I just wanted to say really quickly, thank you to all of you who left all of your amazing comments and compliments on my video where I sort of ranted and raved a little bit about the negativity that I get on my hair color. I just want you guys to know that it wasn't my intention with that video to get a bunch of compliments from you guys. I really truly did make that video as just something that I could link every time someone leaves a nasty or negative comment about my hair as to like why I would, you know, do this to myself. That was really my intention behind making that video. It wasn't, you know, for those of you who are regular followers of my channel and who know sort of the story behind why this happened and why I'm just letting it go. But I did want to say thank you to all of you for leaving those comments. You were just incredibly sweet, and it blew my mind, like the amount of support that I got on that video. And it just goes to show that there are just so many more amazing people out there than are crappy people. I mean, we all know that the world is filled with a lot of negativity, but there still is a lot of good out there. And, you know, I just saw like a small piece of that with your guys' comments, and it was definitely encouraging. And, you know, regardless of whether the majority of you like the hair color or not, it's still something I'm going to continue to live with because I personally like it, you know. And that was more of the message in the video of, if you don't like it, that's fine, but just know that I'm not changing it back. I like this, and yes, I did it on purpose. And really, truly, a lot of you said it. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all, because that's kind of the golden rule. That's something that I talk to Stella about every single day. You know, you can think what you want, but you can't always, well, you shouldn't always say what is going on in here. You know, like, we all have negative thoughts, but, you know, you shouldn't necessarily put that out into the world. And not that the world needs to be all unicorns and sunshine either, but, you know, there's still, like, wouldn't you rather put out positivity, I guess? I don't know. Whatever. I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. You guys are amazing, and I love you. And let's get into it. Let's start with skincare. Okay. I mentioned this either a couple weeks ago in my favorites, or last week, I can't even remember, but I just love this stuff. I cannot get enough of it. This is the Dr. Botanicals Moroccan Rose Superfood Facial Oil. I actually just showed this week in my evening skincare routine. If you missed that video, I'll link it down below. This says it's a facial oil, but it's more of an essence. It's really watery. I'm actually halfway through this bottle, and I'm sad about that. But the good news is you can easily get it on Amazon. I'll link it down below, of course. But you can also get it in the Skin Store 12 Days of Beauty box, which I think that is still for sale. If that whole box is still for sale, I'll link this down below, because really it's not a whole lot more just to go get the whole box versus buying just this by itself on Amazon, if that makes sense. I love this stuff. One, it smells like beautiful garden roses. And two, it just, after toning, I put this on and it just sinks into my skin, and I feel like it almost helps other products absorb better, if that makes sense. It's just very soothing, and it adds just the lightest amount of hydration. I could actually use this in the morning if I wanted to, and I don't normally use facial oils in the morning, but it is just such a beautiful product, and I had never heard about it until I saw it in that beauty box, and man, do I love it now. Also this week, I have been using this, I mean, I use it consistently no matter what, but this week I actually put it on every single night, and it's the Sunday Riley Good Jeans, and now I know what you guys were saying in terms of you're going to finish that quickly. I do think that I'm going to finish this probably by early February, especially if I keep using it at the rate that I'm using it right now. This just, it exfoliates my skin in such a gentle way, but such an effective way. I love exfoliating my skin. I know that there are some out there who think that it's not the best practice to constantly be exfoliating, but when I don't, my pores get clogged almost instantly. For me, with my oily and thick, tough skin, I have to keep it exfoliated. The second that I stop doing that, I start getting whiteheads, I start getting blackheads. My skin just goes back to the way that it was before I started in with this whole like skincare overhaul thing that I did a few years ago. And I don't want to go back to that. I love the way that my skin looks right now. It just feels and looks so much better than it used to. And this is definitely one of the products that I can, you know, say thank you to, I guess, for getting me where my skin is, even though this is fairly new. I think that I'll go ahead and do a comparison video maybe towards the end of January between this and the Drunk Elephant Framboos. I do think there's definitely a key difference between the two in that the Framboos has the BHA in it, and so I do think that that makes the two products different. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing a video comparing the two, but this I've just been loving this week. I'm still loving this perfume. I even talked about it on my Instagram this week. And the reason I wanted to mention this again, this wasn't Octoly Fine, by the way, but the website does have samples, and I think all you have to do is pay $10 for the shipping, but it would allow you to try, I think 3 scents from them. I know these are really expensive perfumes. They're $130 a bottle, but good perfume usually costs money. I mean, any, like, I just have to spray myself. Oh, it's so good. Any good bottle of perfume is going to be in the like $80 to $110 range. And this is a rather large bottle. This is a 3.4 fluid ounces, so there's a lot in here. And this does last on me like for much of the day, even though it is just an eau de toilette. It seems like a very concentrated eau de toilette. I love this, and I get so many compliments on it. I promise. I wear this out and people just stop me and they're like, "What are you wearing?" And I'm like, "It's this Bastide French fragrance." And they're like, "I've never heard of that." I'm like, "Yeah, you have to go to their website." So I've been giving out the website to people in Fred Meyer who have stopped me and asked me about my perfume. That is good stuff. I'm telling you guys, it is worth paying for the samples to get your hands on it and to smell it because it is delightful. Okay, I got a lot of questions about my lipstick and my eyeshadow in that why I dye my hair, not why I dye, why my hair is gray on purpose video. I don't dye it. But I wanted to show you guys what I used in that because I love it and I'm wearing it again today. This is the Stila Stay All Day Lip Liner in Zinfandel, which by the way came in a set with a full size of the matte lipstick in Mon Ami. I will link this set down below because it's $18 for both of these, and this is a gorgeous lipstick. The Mon Ami is a beautiful Melanie Mauve. So here, let me give you guys a swatch of this bad. This is, whoa, it's so pretty. Look at that. And then let me give you a swatch of the liner, even though you can totally see that on my lips right now. But the liner is a beautiful shade too, and it's like a perfect match to the Mon Ami. That set for $18, it's at, what's that place? Ulta. Anyway, yeah, you must just get the two because you'll love the lipstick anyway. It's a very comfortable matte lipstick, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about this paired with Sugar Sugar from Marc Jacobs, the Enamored Gloss. Yeah, I love this a lot, and I can see myself rocking this for a few more weeks. So, I love this Sugar Sugar gloss, by the way. I know it's like their most popular because Jaclyn Hill mentioned it at one point in her YouTube career. And it was sold out for quite a bit after she mentioned it. But once it came back in stock, I picked it up, and she's right, it is absolutely beautiful. So love that. Two other lip combinations I was doing this week. One with the Wander Beauty Lip Setter Dual Lipstick and Liner. I haven't really worn the lipstick much in this set, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch of that real quick too. Oh, it's another beautiful Melanie Mauve. This one has a little bit more pink in it, obviously this guy right here. But I've been using the liner end. So this is nice because like you can travel with this. You've got your liner and your lipstick in one. But I've been using the liner shade, which is just slightly darker than the lipstick end. Did I tell you the name of the color? I think I did. On the Mauve. Sorry, it's On the Mauve from Wander Beauty. You can find this at Sephora as well as their website. But I've been pairing that with this. This is Hot Toddy from Boxycharm. This was from a holiday kit last year, but this is a gorgeous, these two together are really, really beautiful. Hot Toddy is a very, very nice nude. If you don't have it, it's a good nude. I like this a lot. So I would definitely consider purchasing the full size of this because I am actually more than halfway through this little guy. So love that. Another Wander Beauty. By the way, this was sent to me. This was not, I bought this, but the Wander Beauty Unlashed Mascara. This is their volume and curl mascara. I got this out, I think it was actually middle of last week. I really like this mascara, you guys. It's gonna give you more natural volume, quite honestly. But it is a natural bristle brush, and it's in that like S shape. And I love that. But it separates my lashes beautifully. And it volumizes in a really natural way. I don't feel like I have to go through with a lash comb to clean up any clumps afterwards. It just, I love my lashes. Now, will it replace my beloved Velvet Noir from Marc Jacobs? No, nothing replaces that, like, ever. But this is a great mascara for natural volume. The Velvet Noir is more of that, like, dramatic, thick, super thick volume. So that's the difference between the two. I've been enjoying just a more natural lash look, I guess, and this gives me that. All right, blushes this week. I've got some drugstore suggestions for you guys. The Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. This is actually what I have on my cheeks today. So you can see it's very natural, but it's a beautiful, just mauve shade that is a little bit powdery, but once I get it on the cheeks and work it in, it just looks like a beautiful, like, natural blush to my cheeks. Not that I blush mauve, I blush red when I do blush, but I think it looks natural. And I really like these. I like these a lot. There's a couple that I do have to declutter from my collection, only because they're just, there's a really bright coral that I have that I just don't reach for because it's a little bit too bright. But this Romantic Rose is one that I will always have. And another Milani blush, because I think Milani makes great blushes. Their Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is my original one from like back in the day, but this is beautiful for spring. It has just a little bit of a glow to it. And yeah, I like this one too, a lot. Even though I prefer matte blushes, the tiny bit of glow from this is just beautiful. On my eyes, this is what you've been seeing in most of my videos. My 2 skincare videos were pre-recorded from last week, but this is what you've seen on my eyes for the videos this week. Which ones would those have been? Would have actually just been the video with the hair, talking about the hair. So yeah, this is what I had on my eyes, and I've been wearing this all week, but I haven't done a whole lot of videos. It's beautiful. It's the original Tartelette palette, and I don't really hear anyone mentioning this anymore. It's all mattes, right? Yeah, it's all matte. My favorite shades are Power Player, Wanderer, Natural Beauty, Force of Nature, this guy right here. I love to go in between these two darker shades to do my liner. I like to put any of these 3 shades here on my lid. I like this a lot. Also on my lid this week, I've been using the Sleek Makeup highlighter palette in Solstice, right? Yeah, Solstice. So this is obviously a highlighter palette, but I don't do the YouTube highlight because it just, if you're someone who has like bigger pores, it just draws attention to that, and that's not, I'm not in the, business of highlighting my flaws. So for me, I use a lot of highlighters on my lid, and today I used this shade right here, which is kind of this like yellowy, yellow. I mean, it's like a yellow gold maybe. It looks really powdery on my finger, but I think that's because my finger's really dry. I think it looks great on my, can you guys see it on my lid? But these are really great highlighters just in general. Sleek Makeup is now sold at Ulta, so you don't have to order it like from the UK anymore. From their website, you can just buy it at Ulta, and this is available at Ulta. So anyway, I really do like this for putting on my lid, but if you're just like a highlight person, this is one to check out. It is really, really great quality for the price. Okay, my flop for the week, and it's not like a total flop, but dang, can I tell a difference. So the La Vanilla Coconut, or Vanilla Coconut deodorant, I've been wearing this week, and I definitely get stinky halfway through the day. But the Sport Luxe formulation, which by the way, I just finished, I just tossed it in my empties, I can go all day and I don't get stinky at all. This, I have to constantly reapply. So I'm not gonna be repurchasing any of these like special fruity fun scents. I'm gonna repurchase the Sport Luxe, which is fantastic, but the more that I use these guys, the more I realize they're not enough stink protection for me. I mean, they smell good, they smell amazing, and I'll finish them, but I need to like remind myself that before I go to the gym, I have to reapply my deodorant, because if I don't, I can actually smell myself after the gym, and that's not so, I don't want people to notice that about me. I don't want to be the stinky girl at the gym. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the ones that I have. I have this, the Blackberry Vanilla, and the regular vanilla. All 3 of these like fruity scented ones or whatever, they just don't cut it. But the Sport Luxe, yes, try the Sport Luxe. That one works. All right. I have to get this off. I'm going to wipe this on my pants. I just know it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. See, I'd gotten them over here. Let's see. I am such a mess. Anyway, I'm going to go get back to work. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. And again, thank you for all of your kind comments on that video. I appreciate it, but just know that, I wasn't fishing for that. But thank you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.